Scott Robertson has swung the axe and made 7 changes to his starting lineup and 5 more to the bench for the second Bledisloe Cup test, and some of his calls are already being branded as ruthless and desperate. 4 of those changes are injury-forced, but the headline shock is the omission of Fabian Holland, the so-called future of the All Blacks engine room, who has been dumped completely out of the 23 despite starting every test since his debut. Instead, Robertson parachutes captain Scott Barrett straight back into the 15th. Patrick Tuipulotu, meanwhile, is given the bench spot ahead of Holland, leaving the 22-year-old out in the cold. But the most brutal call of all comes at centre. Billy Proctor, the man Robertson backed as the long-term solution at 13, has been cut entirely after a string of underwhelming displays. In his place, Quinn Tupaea gets the nod alongside Geordie Barrett, while Rieko Ioane sits on the bench as cover. The changes don't stop there. Wallace Satiti, who only weeks ago was hailed as the future of New Zealand's loose forwards, is demoted to the bench. Peter Lakai starts instead, joining Ardie Savea and Simon Parker in a new-look back row. Up front, the crisis grows. Fletcher Newell and Tamaiti Williams replace injured props Tyrell Lomax and Ethan de Groot. Leicester Finger Anuku, back from 18 months in Toulon, starts after Caleb Clark's ankle injury, while Damian McKenzie steps in for the sidelined Bouden Barrett, pairing up with Cam Roigard. Robertson insisted that the shake-up was about matching the Wallabies' fight. We saw how competitive and determined the Wallabies were in Auckland last weekend, staying in the fight right to the end, he said. We expect another tough contest this Saturday. We have picked a 23 to go toe-to-toe with a quality Australian team. It's all up for grabs in what has been the most even rugby championship we've ever seen, and we're here to cap off this competition with a performance we can be proud of. Still, many will see this as a coach under siege, dropping Proctor, discarding Holland, and reshuffling the pack in the most critical Bledisloe Cup test in years. If it pays off, Robertson will be hailed as a brave selector. If it fails, critics will call it panic. What do you think? Is Robertson making bold decisions to save the All Blacks, or is he cracking under pressure? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the debate on our channel for more explosive rugby updates.